So yeah, we left off literally outside of a boss, and I am about to try it. It can't be harder than Castlevania 1's Death, right? I was literally like, oh, I don't have to set up my bank or anything. There's no way I'm gonna get over the threshold as soon as I become an affiliate, and then... Wow. Wait, YouTube works? Oh my gosh. I hope I've been doing an adequate job on YouTube. I honestly haven't been, I've been more focused over here, I should say that. Yeah, I do, a total of 4 games, and I kind of alternate them in blocks, if that makes sense. Shoot. Yeah, every other stream is like today with Morrowind and Ender Lilies. And then the rest are Castlevania, and it's supposed to be Castlevania and then Lies of P, but I got extremely sweaty and taken in by Castlevania, and people permitted me to keep playing it instead. You're a huge Castlevania nerd? You are extremely welcome here. And you enjoy Lies of P. I'm sorry about yesterday. But I promise to actually play Lies of P when I'm supposed to tomorrow. Oh, hi, mic's on.
Yes, lean forward.
Thank
I'm
you.
looking up you.
Thank you. Thank you, Siri. More people should embrace the Belmont lifestyle of hunting the night. Lily here kinda hunts the night, in her own way. She hunts the blight. I didn't respect, shoot, what is his name? I didn't respect Bloodlines Morris enough as a kid. It was Eric's fault for being so much cooler. Okay, that's not good. I definitely plan on playing more Castlevanias. I was way into Curse of Darkness as a kid, and I feel like a lot of people don't know about that one. So I'm excited to show that off at some point. Oh. John Morris. I wanted to say John Morris, but I remembered Jonathan, and I'm like, it's definitely not that guy. Yeah. I would love an HD remaster of Curse of Darkness. I don't think I've actually played it since it came out. Ah, shoot. Yeah, so, the claw strikes actually kill me if I, get hit by them. If you like the Castlevania stream, this one's going to be similar. If you've been following on YouTube for a while, I missed that part. Yeah, I was a sucker for anything with like an evolution mechanic. I would just grind games like that for hours. Shoot. Yeah, to be honest, I completely forgot about the crafting system. I don't think I engaged too much with it. Wait, no, I remember, because you had to steal from bosses. Who among us hasn't at one time committed a great sin because of Shaft? Sorry, I know I made that joke last time, but I'm proud of it. She's almost stunned. And I am almost killed. We unfortunately didn't have a NES when I was growing up. We did have an SNES and a Genesis. We didn't have a Super Castlevania 4, which is a surprise, honestly. Yeah, I know, I felt really good about that one. Yeah, about getting killed by the monster, not about... Well, it's fair to oof in response to not having access to a regular NES. Uh-oh. Get stunned? Get aerialed. Oh no, she's going even harder. Oh, and the music got sad. Oh, come on. You're still here, roommate checking in? With your internet friends? That's so sweet. What if I told you there was a way you could experience NES and SNES games on your PC? Or your Switch, honestly. Yeah, that's a little bit later, but that was about my progression. I came into consciousness already having SNES and Genesis. PS1 came. Oh, and a Windows 95. But we didn't do a ton of gaming on it. I had Chex Quest and educational video games. But Richter tried his best. Yeah, we skipped the N64 in my household. That was not the one anyway. A copy of Chex Quest in my tiny baby hands. Well, it was a box of Chex. It came free inside. So from having both an SNES and a Sega, I definitely had the impression as a small child that Sega is where you play more mature titles. I definitely got a cooler, more adult vibe from it for some reason. Your first word was wave. Honestly, don't know what my first words were. Made beeps and boops. Did you come out holding a copy of E.T. for Atari? Thankfully, I've only experienced, like, the very best of what Atari and NES had to offer. It was never my only option. The only Atari games I've actually played for any duration of time were probably Adventure and Tanks. What is it called? Battlefield? It's top-down tanks. Oh, Streets of Rage on Genesis? Absolutely. Streets of Rage and Golden Axe. Hey, we still have all our heals this time. Oh! The claws come out too fast. Revenge of Shinobi! I could never figure that game out, but I love trying. The PS1 was a port of the Xbox version? Gotta head out. Good night. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm sorry for messing up your mod and not seeing the first part of the quest. Oh, the X6. Yeah, sorry. I'll be honest. I'm kind of one eye on chat, one eye on game. You actually beat Lion King? Yeah. It's always safer to assume it's the end user who's messing up your stuff. That's usually the case. Harry works. Only if you do it, though. Yeah, I was afraid there'd be a doubling, too, of the original version, because I started it, and then, yeah, super happy that wasn't the case. Good night, friend. I definitely wish I got to experience more of those weirder consoles. I was pretty lucky to actually have access to video games as a kid. I'm hearing a lot about people who absolutely didn't. Oh, I dropped down just in time to hit it. Yeah, Dreamcast, I think, having never owned one, I really regret not having one. Your mom's a gamer, whether she realizes or not. She can't escape it. Don't touch towards the boss. Can't hit her when she's like that. Shoot, sorry. Sega does do what Nintendo don't. That's very true. Microsoft and Sony with their push. Yeah. We definitely decided it's not super worth having a console that isn't a Nintendo console. And Nintendo's on thin ice. Okay. Wait, Dreamcast was sick? Oh, your mom's Sim City? That sounds incredible. We had a Sim City on the SNES. And honestly, my mom got pretty into it too. I got into it, but only because I could send Bowser. I could set Bowser loose on the cities, right? I would just build a little town and then destroy it with natural disasters. She actually like went through and optimized it. It'd be awesome if that would actually work. Yes, I've got experience in city planning. Have a look at this. Sorry, that was terrible. Yeah, Sony's learning some hard lessons recently, I think. Whether they actually take that into practice is not something I have faith in them doing. I don't think you need too much like hardware power to make a good video game, especially these days. Ow. So while they're behind, I don't think that's too much of an issue. I still don't really prefer buying the worse version of Mortal Kombat 11, for instance. They actually took pay cuts on the Wii U. Yeah, I haven't... The AAA game dev culture is in tatters. I've never heard... No, that's not true. What I should say is I've definitely heard some unfortunate things about game dev culture, especially in larger companies. I've heard of some very good cultures in smaller companies. I just need to be ready to do it. No! Wish I could just scream and be invulnerable. Nope. I jumped too early. There's an employee happiness index that gets done yearly at Nintendo. Or no, it just gets done in general. Critical to see companies taking accountability for themselves instead of passing the buck. Yeah, so close on that one. I'm gonna try to do it again. It would definitely be nice if some of these extremely powerful companies gave someone else a shot for perhaps more varied and diverse companies and people. And when I say diverse, I mean more plentiful. Yeah, I really like the Link's Awakening remake. Honestly, it was the first time I ever played Link's Awakening. I remember trying it on my aunt's Game Boy. Or it might have been in Game Boy Color. And I was just very upset that I had to choose... It was something about the control scheme that I just didn't like as a small baby. Oh, it was having to equip an item to jump. That I refused. There was another version between the Game Boy and the recent remake. That was completely the wrong time to do that. I actually don't know what hit me there. It was probably the edge of a ball. Yeah, they should do Zelda 2 and Castlevania 2 in a pack. Mark's wings are red and pink, by the way. That's beautiful. It's prophesizing the bite of 27. Oh no, but without MatPat, how will we know how to handle it? Unless you've got a closet MatPat hiding in there somewhere. Might be what the eggs are for. Is your closet Markiplier just replacing retired YouTubers? Shoot. Okay, I'm getting really good at wasting my ults. They sure are. A deluxe or DX version with a bonus dungeon and color. I didn't realize that was a separate version. Well, at least it was quick. God of War... Is God of War Konami? Or is he making a Switch? Wait, I actually parried that completely by accident. Too close. Yeah, a Four Swords that's maybe a little bit easier to play would be pretty fun. I missed out on Four Swords too. Oh, God of God of War. Okay, yeah, so he's just going to do it. As an individual. Yeah, there's so many game franchises I've completely missed out on. I don't have high hopes for this one. Four Swords with random cues, like they did with shoot, what was that kind of multiplayer Zelda? People who know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the last time I tried Nintendo Online, I think, was actually on the Wii U to play Smash, which was not ideal conditions. Wait, no, to be fair, I did actually play that Zelda game a little bit, and it seemed to work out just fine. Okay, this one might be it. I shouldn't call it, but it might be it. We lived for like a second, man. Smash Ultimate has massive slowdown. That's unfortunate. I refuse to use... I refuse to go online with a fighting game ever since I tried Brawl for Wii U. Because I realized I'm good at fighting games to people who aren't good at fighting games. And I'm garbage at fighting games to people who are very good at fighting games. Does that make sense? I've heard other people complain about this. Too good for the office and too trash for online. I've heard it called. Nope. Ran directly into a ball. That's a pretty good idea. And kind of the same way with Magic the Gathering, to be honest. But the local game store put me in my place. Oh, the splash. Fireball to the face feels pretty. Oh, Pyra or Marth? I used to play Marth a ton way back in Melee, which was my first Smash Brothers. Okay, sorry. I need to actually focus in. Thank you. You're all amazing people. I agree with that statement. Good night. You just mained the fundies? Just the fun ones to play? That's what I like doing. Well. I'm a fighting game story mode connoisseur, personally. Oh, as in fundamentals. That makes more sense. Can I explain the Blaze Blue plot to you? So I've only played the normal one. Calamity Trigger. So there's like this school, and Jin Kisaragi, and oh man, I can't remember what her name is, but I love her to bits. Girl Jin. They went to the school, right? But Jin is like too obsessed with tracking down Ragna for that order that they both work for. And also knew may have once been a normal girl, but is now a god cyborg. So now I think you understand exactly what happens in that game. Izumi? I should know it, because I actually played as her a lot. I legitimately really like the character. She's a blast to play as. Wow, that completely refills your health bar. Finding all those dead children was great for my health. Thank you for not wasting my heal when I got interrupted. I respect that. We're still living. Oh, come on. Where does the cat scientist come in? Is the cat a scientist? Noelle Vermilion! I remember now. She becomes... I know you can play as Noelle. Did she become new? That's really unfortunate if that's the case. It doesn't seem like New is very willing. Is Tao Kaka... Does Tao Kaka have a college degree? Not Tao, okay. Is Tao what happens to Tem from Undertale? When you pay for Tem Go College. Go Colleague. Centralification is the only one you've played. I wish I could play more, but I'm legitimately unclear on which ones to play, and which ones are just weird, crossovers. Central fiction. That's a much more sensical word than the one I said. Between news and moose? Oh, so moo is different from new. I need to look up which to actually play, because I've only played Calamity Trigger. Fighting a boss spot. But I will actually have to do the add-on time, or else Twitch will be mad at me. I had a choice. but at this point in time, I do not have a choice. Okay, Continuum Shift is the one to look out for. Arc Systems never changed? Is that their, Oh no, that's the name of the publishers. Yeah, they did, Guilty Gear, too. I've never actually played a Guilty Gear, and I need to correct that, too. It looks like it started on the 4th... Oh, you started on the 4th game. Well, if Calamity Trigger was the first one, it started convoluted and as if there's already been 4 games in the series. Guilty Gear is less convoluted? I got double balled, unfortunately. I was trying. Sorry it was a whole hour of this, but... at least it was a really fun chat. It's still very confusing, though. That's the best kind of lore. It's open to interpret it. You're used to it? Well, that's, I guess that's good. That's what I'm trying to cultivate. See you in a minute. Everyone have a stretch, have a drink. We are back. On Valve only mode. The questions are submitted by fans, I think. I set it to game questions because it kept asking about like geography. Who knows geography? Also, Nyx, hi if you're still here. Sorry I was going to break right when you popped in. I'm gonna try Honir here. The trivia game is brand new. I got it set up just before the stream before last, I think. And honestly, it's a little rushed. You like geography? I need to make a reward to actually change the trivia category. Like a channel points thing for it. Right now you can resummon trivia to happen at the same time as gameplay. I wasn't sure if that was a good idea, but I think it's non-intrusive enough. It might ruin chat though. That's a concern. Summon the trivia. Ow. I actually almost dodged that. I promise it should update in up to 60 seconds. If it doesn't, I have to profusely apologize. Oh, thank God. Yeah, the updating system is something to work on. But I technically know more C# today than I did last week. What was it? The Call of Duty's... Yeah, they asked about a specific, like, Call of Duty map. Simpyamine? Yeah, I'm having an amazing time with it. But I have been stuck on this boss for roughly, 5 hours. Also, welcome. I love playing a lot of games like this. I'm looking at 9 Years of Shadow next, which has a very different vibe, but it is another Metroidvania. I just realized what she reminds me of. She's very cradey, right? A little crade-coded. Somehow seeing the word Metroid in chat made me realize that she's very crade-ish. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if I said, I grabbed Honir out of storage. Just makes you want to die cry. Oh! Yeah, I can't take 2 balls, unfortunately. Oh yeah, we're also playing trivia in chat for 5 minutes. Sorry for the clutter. I hope it's not too, cluttered. Oh, I can get her from all the way back here with him. Oh, not quite, though. Just the tum. Sorry, when was it? Oh, an Ubisoft title? Yeah, sorry, the intent was, like, yeah, they're gonna summon this during, like, a really low, like, boring moment of walking in Morrowind or something. So I'll be able to read the questions out. It's going to be super engaging for everyone. Sorry I am not quite able to read the questions out. Or actually pay attention to them. Nope. Fine as long as you got glass. Yeah, I'm sorry it's a little tiny. I was trying not to clutter the game up. That's why it's also in chat. Especially because it plays over ads. So... If only I had infinite screen space. I had... Yeah, the light halos are not normal, unfortunately. I had to learn the same lesson as a kid. And now my astigmatism is fixed, but I still have a lazy eye. Thankfully, it's not noticeable to anyone other than me. It's hard to notice when you can't see too well on your left side. Yeah, the stretching spikes of light, right? Like, all the time. I definitely had those as a kid. And... Wait, are you saying, like, while you're wearing glasses? Because that's why I stopped wearing glasses, is they were too small, and also I was getting super light rings all the time. If the light rings aren't normal, then maybe it's a good thing I stopped wearing those as a kid. Ooh. I came out of the invulnerability a little too early. Proper halos and rings are serious eye damage? Oh no. Mostly the stretching, like little stars, right? My grandma used to have these little plastic glasses that would do those intentionally. And they were marketed as glasses that let you see angels. It was very cute. She did not believe it, thankfully. It was marketed as a cute little game, and she got it for the cute little game. Whoops. Yeah, thankfully my eye doesn't wander. It's just, it's just too weak to read through, really. Shoot. He's so close to getting stunned. No, that stunned you. Oh, shoot. No! I used to call it auras. Or stars. Yeah, I know, that felt amazing. Unfortunately, all it takes is, like, one slip. Oh, that's not true. One slip in the wrong spot. Ah, oh, shoot. I was enraptured there and I got the claw. I should have practiced her last night instead of death. But I was worried it would autosave after the fight. And everyone would miss it. Oh, I came out of it just... At least the merchant got her for me. One boop. To avenge me. Now, I can actually upgrade the Western Merchant. I can actually upgrade Honir as well. And Elaine. Maybe that would help a lot. Yeah, Elaine too. That's all we needed. Just like the P organ in Lies of P. Shoot. I get too distracted by doing the thing. Thank you for believing in me, KK. It didn't work for Death at the time, but I beat him later because of the belief I felt from you. Oh, Grey Merchant's fire rate has definitely gone up since the upgrade. Western Merchant, by the way, not Grey Merchant. He's just a bird. He doesn't nuke the board if you have a lot of Devotion to Black. That was almost it. Got her. Shoot. I even had the ult. I could have just gone invincible for a second. I do not want to spend 3 hours on this boss. I would never do such a thing. Oh, come on. It's so within reach. I feel like it's a tactical error to put both Elaine and Honir on the same loadout. Yeah. Yeah, very Kraid coded. She's even more like Kraid when she does the claw from the ground thing. Very Kraidy fingers. In theory, I could go and look for more prayer fragments, or what are they called? Amulet fragments. So that perhaps the claw will not one-hit me if I already have taken exactly one hit from the force field. But it's just like 2 moves. Now, technically, we've already beaten the game. This is post-game content, Miriel. So I can feel better about having such a hard time with her. Wait. Yeah, I should not have done that. I could have saved it. Oh! In the last phase, I wonder if it's best to save ult for after the final stun. I don't actually mind backseating too much, and that might be a good idea. Yeah, I think the culture on Twitch is, first off, extremely nice, and secondly, perhaps a little sensitive to backseating compared to my feelings on it. Yeah. But I do also... Ow. Ow. I do also get a ton back just from wailing on her during the stun. So that's also why I do it during a stun. It's definitely not a bad thing to be careful about backseating. But that's actually... I had a hard time figuring out rules for the channel. Because it feels like anyone who takes the time to read the rules is probably going to be chill anyway. And people who don't take the time to read the rules are just going to do what they want, even if they do read them. You know, it feels like saying swiper, no swiping. So I ended up filling out the rules just because I realized no one was wanting to risk backseating. No! Close. Yeah, when it's frequent, I could see it getting pretty annoying. Yeah, some streamers are extremely against it, and that's fair for them. I was the oldest in my household, but I also had gamer parents, so I got some... I've got some experience with backseating. Maybe something like this? Or... I mean like this? So everyone's got a ranged option? You're a post-chill rules reader. I mean, they all boil... Because the thing is, Twitch already doesn't allow garbage behavior. I only put things like don't be hateful in there because it's nice to be able to look at that and see that I'll actually enforce that kind of thing. Thankfully, I haven't had to. Everyone has been extremely cool. Oh no! I was too focused on getting the stun. Yeah, there's nice backseating and then there's like annoying backseating. Yeah, do you have to fight this guy? Yeah, because what I don't want people to feel like is if it's not literally spelled out in the rules, you can't do it, when that's not the case. At the end of the day, if you are acting in a way that me or my mods don't like, that's what gets you in trouble. We've only banned people advertising bots, though. I have met a couple of people who feel very strongly about the way I play Morrowind, for example. And as long as they don't mind me ignoring their advice, I don't mind them so much. Yeah. Uh-oh. That was, not planned out as well as it could have been. People selling stolen emotes and overlays. I hope that didn't happen to me. I don't think so. But yeah, advertising is a big one. Especially if it's for, like, something that goes against TOS, like cheap viewers. Shoot. Mic drop. Revamped Beaten. Congratulations, Belmont. Oh, also, hi, Fantastic Mr. Scott. Sorry. Welcome. We're still on the same boss. Took the same use Canva to make Overlay's online course. I just did mine in, yep. it's a rectangle, but I put a gradient in it so it looks curved. High class, I know. And I'm only talking about the border, obviously. You're hand drawing your stuff? That is incredible. Oh yeah, Nyx. It says you're learning to be a 3D artist, right? I think I saw that on your channel someplace. All your stuff is Paint. I need to check out paint.net. Not to put you on the spot, but if you're ever taking some commissions for, like, say, rigged 3D models, I might be in the market eventually. Oh, that was an extremely bad time to attack. Immediately disregarding KK's advice. Shoot. You just got an idea? Because I'm gonna need one eventually. Oh, that's almost certainly not true. I mean, I say that not being an artist myself. But, okay. I just picked up the violin. Which people say you have to start at 6. That's what my mom told me. If you don't start at 6, you'll never be good at it. But that's definitely not true. I mean, it's definitely fair if you just don't have the time, but if you're motivated for it, you shouldn't write it off just because you're a little old. You're not old, by the way. The premise is a little flawed to begin with there. I definitely prefer... I can not really draw myself. But when I do, I definitely prefer the digital. Control-Z is a tool that you should not rob yourself of. Oh, come on. I've been thinking about making a 2D model. The idea is to make it with auxiliary detached limbs with inspiration from that one Super Mario 64 boss. There's actually someone who has something kind of like that. Jay Pika, who I've rated like a couple of times and hangs out here sometimes. She is a skeleton with a very still body, but a very animated, disconnected head. Yeah, you have to learn the programs a little bit. Although, just to draw, I'm not so sure. Sounds awesome if you can get one going. So honestly, what you're looking at right now on screen was put out by Scoots as a open and free model. So if you just want to grab one, even just to see how it works. It doesn't have hand tracking, but you'd have a pretty cool profile picture. Suri uses Krita. Up. So I'm sure Suri would agree Krita's very good. He's been trying to get me off of GIMP, but it's the devil I know, so it's very hard not to keep using it. All my stuff is there. I open up Krita and I'm like, okay, so where's this tool? And I don't find it immediately, so I leave. Okay, did not spin the heal. Oh, I'm starting to think that jumping really high is not necessarily the intended way to do that. Also free. That's a very good motivator. I'm definitely willing to put a lot of work into learning something if it means I get something for free versus having to pay for it. We've got a visual technique you developed in Paint.net. Work perfectly with a deteriorated digital look. I really like glitchy looking things. I'm one of the people where when a game glitches, I laugh like an idiot. Like just uncontrollable laughter. Nothing will ever be as funny as seeing a distorted limb in a video game. Bad AI stuff actually does the same thing to me. Wow, that didn't hit me. I'm extremely surprised. Oh no, I came out too early! Oh no, there's insufficient disk space to continue recording! I'm gonna have to download this and last VOD and cut them up. And I don't know the first thing about video editing. That's why we love Elder Scrolls. Unexpected yet benign with humor. Sometimes, oh, especially the malignant for me. I'm like a hyena, I laugh when I'm nervous. Oh, I forgot about this. I have a down attack. So close. Used to do some for your D&D things. How'd you present video for D&D? That's my problem with literally everything I do, by the way, KK. I think the popular term for it is like gifted kid syndrome. When you did like real well in school, and then whenever anything happens and you're not immediately good at it, it's like immediate loss of motivation. Oh no! A lot of editing tools are expensive and free ones are basic. You just were a group in the room? Yeah. I'm starting to get better with it. And, like, starting to appreciate small incremental progress better. Yeah, music lessons definitely helped me with that too, I think. Especially because the, TF2 taught you that lesson? Did Elden Ring also help me with that lesson? I'm not sure. I'm going to quickly break to keep Twitch happy. And then I'll be right back. Sorry.